Your kidneys are small, two organs, each the size of your fist. But inside them are a million microscopic filters working every second of your life. They clean your blood. They remove waste. They balance your minerals, your blood pressure, even your heartbeat. They are the body's quiet protectors, working 24 hours a day, filtering nearly 50 gallons of blood daily. And yet, these tiny filters are breaking down in millions of people, silently. More than 37 million adults in America already have chronic kidney disease. And here's the terrifying part. 9 out of 10 don't even know it. They feel fine, until one morning they don't. The earliest signs are so subtle that most people dismiss them. A little fatigue, a slight swelling around the ankles, a dull ache in the lower back. You tell yourself it's just aging, or maybe dehydration. But inside, your filters are clogging, cell by cell, day by day. By the time you notice, half your kidney function can already be gone. And once those filters are scarred, they never grow back. That's when dialysis becomes the only lifeline. Dr. Chen calls this the silent crisis of modern health, because the causes aren't rare diseases or genetics. They're everyday habits. The drinks you sip, the foods you trust, the sugar, caffeine, and additives that seem harmless, slowly forcing your kidneys into overdrive. And the scariest part, most of it starts in the morning. The time of day meant for renewal has become the most dangerous hour for your kidneys. But there's hope if you know the enemy. Because once you identify the 4 silent kidney killers, you can stop the damage and give your kidneys the chance to heal. Let's start with the first one, the morning trap that almost everyone falls for. The 4 silent kidney killers. Killer number 1, the morning trap, juice, coffee, smoothies. It happens before breakfast, every single day. You wake up, pour a glass of juice, maybe drink coffee or blend a colourful smoothie, thinking you're doing something healthy. But here's the hidden truth. These morning boosters are quietly pushing your kidneys toward exhaustion. That bright orange juice, it can contain more sugar than a can of soda. 1 glass floods your blood with glucose your kidneys must filter immediately, and that constant surge, it tears at those fragile filters, molecule by molecule. Even coffee, which feels harmless, becomes dangerous when taken on an empty stomach. It spikes cortisol, raises blood pressure, and dehydrates your kidneys before you've even eaten. And smoothies, those beautiful blends of fruit, protein powder, and flavored milk, often contain hidden phosphorus, chemical additives, and artificial sweeteners that overwhelm your kidney's delicate balance. You don't feel it right away. No pain, no warning. But inside, your kidneys are working double shifts, trying to clear out excess sugar, caffeine, and toxins that were never meant to come all at once. Over time, that stress builds. Your filtration slows. Waste begins to linger in your blood. And before you realize it, the damage has already begun. Dr. Chen calls this the morning trap, the daily habit that looks healthy but silently destroys kidney strength. But this is only the first enemy. Because what most people call energy is really just chemical overload in disguise. Let's move to killer number 2, the productivity deception, the drink that promises focus, but steals your kidney's future. Killer number 2, the productivity deception, energy drinks. They say energy drinks keep you going, that they sharpen your mind, fight fatigue, and give you power to push through the day. But what they really give you is a false burst of life, followed by quiet destruction. Behind every can of focus and performance hides a chemical storm, one your kidneys were never built to handle. Each can may contain up to 300 milligrams of caffeine, along with taurine, guarana, and synthetic B vitamins that send your heart racing and your kidneys into chaos. At first, you feel alert, but inside, blood vessels begin to tighten. When those vessels constrict, oxygen flow to your kidneys drops, and without oxygen, the filters that keep you alive start to suffocate. Then comes the sugar, 50, sometimes 60 grams in one drink, enough to flood your bloodstream with glucose and ignite inflammation in the delicate filters that clean your blood. Each spike leaves microscopic scars, invisible but permanent. Over time, those scars harden, your filtration rate falls, and your creatinine levels quietly rise. Many seniors learn this too late, only after their lab tests show the words impaired kidney function. Dr. Chen warns that this combination of caffeine constriction plus sugar overload is the fastest path to silent kidney stress. In her clinic, she's seen otherwise healthy adults develop early signs of kidney damage after just months of daily energy drinks. And once the filters are damaged, no medicine can bring them back. Even worse, many energy drinks hide under zero sugar labels, replacing it with artificial sweeteners that confuse your metabolism and keep your kidneys working overtime to process chemicals they were never meant to see. So the next time you reach for a can of energy, remember this: it doesn't give you energy, it borrows it from your future. And that's a loan your kidneys can never repay. Now let's move to killer number 3, the social toxin. A drink that's accepted everywhere, yet silently poisons your kidneys with every sip. Killer number 3, the social toxin, alcohol. It starts innocent. A glass at dinner, a toast with friends, a celebration. Harmless, you think, but your kidneys don't celebrate. Each sip of alcohol becomes their emergency. Because alcohol isn't just another drink, it's a toxin, and your kidneys are the ones forced to clean it up. The moment you take a drink, ethanol enters your bloodstream. Your kidneys rush to filter it out, producing toxic byproducts like acetaldehyde and free radicals, substances that inflame and scar the delicate tissue inside your kidneys. Dr. Chen calls this the quiet burn. You don't feel it, you don't see it, but under a microscope, your kidney cells are under attack, each one struggling, suffocating, dying off faster than your body can replace them. And while your kidneys are busy detoxing alcohol, everything else gets delayed. Waste, salts, and even medications start to back up in your blood. It's like forcing your filters to clean fire instead of water. Alcohol also blocks the hormone that helps your body retain water. So every time you drink, you dehydrate. The next morning's headache isn't from your brain, it's your kidneys crying for hydration. Over time, this cycle leads to higher blood pressure, a swollen face, puffy ankles, and an even greater risk of kidney failure. One glass may seem harmless, but years of harmless can end in a hospital bed with failing kidneys. The truth is, alcohol doesn't relax your body, it strangles it from the inside. And if you think milk is the safe alternative, wait until you see what that traditional drink really does to your kidneys. Let's move to killer number 4, the traditional deception. Killer number 4, the traditional deception, dairy milk. For decades, we were told the same story. Drink milk for strong bones, strong muscles, and lasting health. But what if that story was never fully true? Because inside every glass of milk hides a quiet burden your kidneys struggle to carry. Milk isn't just calcium and protein, it's also filled with phosphorus, a mineral that, in excess, becomes toxic for aging kidneys. Unlike plant phosphorus, which passes gently through the body, animal-based phosphorus is absorbed almost completely, and when that happens, a hormone called FGF23 surges. This hormone forces your kidneys and heart to work overtime, raising blood pressure and silently wearing down filtration capacity. Dr. Chen calls it the strength illusion. It looks healthy, until you see what's happening underneath. In her clinic, older adults who drank milk daily had higher phosphorus levels, more inflammation, and faster creatinine rise than those who switched to plant-based milks. Even worse, the animal protein in dairy increases acid load. Your kidneys must neutralize that acid every single day, stealing calcium from your bones just to balance your blood. That's why heavy milk drinkers sometimes face both weak bones and tired kidneys. The solution isn't giving up milk forever, it's choosing smarter fuel. Almond, oat, or soy milk provide similar creaminess without the phosphorus overload or acid stress. So the next time you reach for milk, thinking it's helping you stay strong, remember, too much of the good thing can quietly break the very organs keeping you alive. But milk isn't the worst offender. There's one more villain that hides in plain sight, the drink you crave the most and the one doing the most damage. Let's talk about the ultimate threat, sugary drinks. The ultimate threat, sugary drinks. They sparkle, they taste refreshing, they give you that little burst of joy, for a moment. But behind every sip of sweetness hides the number one reason millions lose their kidney strength. Sugar, liquid sugar. When you drink it, it hits your bloodstream in seconds, faster than any food. Your insulin surges, your kidneys panic, because all that excess sugar must be cleared immediately. Inside each kidney are tiny filters called nephrons. They're delicate, like lace, but repeated sugar spikes tear through them, causing microscopic wounds that never fully heal. Each wound becomes a scar, and each scar means less filtration, less life. And it isn't just sodas. Fruit juices, sports drinks, and even flavored water can contain just as much sugar, sometimes more. A single bottle can hold 12 teaspoons of sugar, enough to trigger inflammation for hours. High fructose corn syrup makes it worse. It raises uric acid, forming sharp crystals that lodge deep inside kidney tissue, blocking blood flow like tiny glass shards. That's why long-term soda drinkers often see creatinine levels climb, even when everything else seems normal. Dr. Chen warns, one sugary drink a day may feel harmless, but over time, it's like pouring acid on your filters. The addiction is real, but so is the damage, because every sweet sip buys a moment of pleasure at the cost of years of kidney health. And yet, there is hope. 3 simple fruits can help undo the damage, cleanse your system, and restore your body's natural power to heal. Let's discover the 3 natural defenders. The 3 natural defenders, the solution. Your kidneys are not hopeless. They can recover, but only if you stop hurting them and start feeding them what they need to heal. Nature already gave you the tools, hidden in 3 simple fruits. Defender number 1, grapes, the cell healer. They look ordinary, but grapes carry one of the most powerful healing compounds ever found in food, resveratrol. It lives in the skin of red and purple grapes, and it does something extraordinary inside your body. Resveratrol neutralizes free radicals, the unstable molecules that silently damage kidney cells. It cools inflammation, repairs oxidative stress, and helps your blood vessels stay open and flexible, so clean blood can keep flowing through your kidneys with ease. Dr. Chen calls it a natural detox at the cellular level. In one study, adults who ate a handful of grapes daily saw lower inflammation markers and improved filtration rates within just 12 weeks. But that's not all. Grapes are also rich in quercetin and catechins, plant compounds that strengthen your blood vessels, improving circulation and oxygen delivery throughout the kidneys. Think of it like giving your filters a deep rinse every morning. Margaret, 64, a retired nurse from Arizona, had swelling in her feet every evening. Her doctor suspected declining kidney function. She started eating one handful of red grapes every morning. Nothing else changed. Within a month, the swelling faded, her energy returned, and her lab tests showed improvement. Dr. Chen says, "It's not magic, it's nourishment." So remember, always choose fresh red or purple grapes, not juice. Juice loses the fiber and concentrates the sugar, exactly what your kidneys don't need. Because every grape you eat helps your cells breathe again. And when your cells can breathe, your kidneys can finally rest and begin to heal. Now let's move to defender number 2, cranberries, the tiny fruit that protects your kidneys from the inside out. Defender number 2, cranberries, the infection shield. They're small, tart, and often only thought of during the holidays. But cranberries hold one of the most powerful defenses your kidneys could ever have. Dr. Chen calls them the infection shield. Here's why. Every day, harmful bacteria try to travel from the urinary tract up to the kidneys. Once they reach those fragile filters, they trigger inflammation, infection, and scarring that can last for years. Most people never notice it, just a little burning, a little fatigue, and then it goes away. But inside, the damage remains. Cranberries stop that attack before it starts. They contain a compound called proanthocyanidins, which acts like armor for your urinary tract. It makes it almost impossible for bacteria to stick to the walls of your bladder or kidneys. Instead of latching on, the bacteria simply get washed away. In one clinical study, women who drank pure cranberry juice had a 35% lower risk of recurrent kidney infections. And when Dr. Chen recommended unsweetened cranberry extract to her older patients, many reported fewer urinary problems, less bloating, and more stable energy within weeks. Cranberries are also loaded with vitamin C and antioxidants that protect the tiny blood vessels inside your kidneys from oxidative damage. They work like a daily cleaning crew, flushing out toxins before they can pile up and harm your filters. But here's the key: it must be pure and unsweetened. Commercial cranberry drinks are filled with sugar, undoing the very protection you're trying to build. So skip the sweetened brands. Choose natural cranberry juice, or better yet, a small handful of fresh cranberries in your smoothie or salad. Because when you protect against infection, you protect everything your kidneys stand for: stability, strength, and life. And now, the final defender, the fruit that quietly removes toxins before they ever reach your kidneys. Let's talk about apples, the filter's helper. Defender number 3, apples, the filter's helper. Simple, familiar, but don't underestimate it. The humble apple might be one of the most powerful kidney healing fruits in the world. Dr. Chen calls it the filter's helper. Because while your kidneys are busy cleaning your blood, apples quietly clean everything before it even reaches them. Here's how. Apples are rich in a special soluble fiber called pectin. Pectin binds to cholesterol, toxins, and waste in your intestines pulling them out of your body through digestion before your kidneys have to handle them. That means your kidneys get a break, a lighter workload, less stress, and more time to recover. But apples go further. They contain quercetin, a natural anti-inflammatory compound that helps repair oxidative damage in kidney tissue. Quercetin reduces swelling inside the tiny blood vessels of your filters, allowing smoother flow and better toxin removal. In one European study, seniors who ate 1 apple a day had significantly lower levels of uric acid, one of the leading causes of kidney stones and chronic kidney strain. Dr. Chen saw the same pattern in her patients. Just 1 fresh apple each morning, with the peel, improved hydration, digestion, and reduced swelling in those showing early signs of kidney stress. And the best part? Apples are low in potassium, making them safe, even for those with sensitive kidney function. So don't peel it, don't juice it, don't overthink it, just eat it, whole, crisp, fresh, because every bite removes a little burden your kidneys would otherwise carry alone. And when your kidneys finally get that relief, they don't just survive, they start to rebuild. Now let's move to the transformation, timing and regeneration, where you'll learn when to eat these fruits to unlock their full cleansing power. The body runs on rhythm. Every cell, every organ, every heartbeat follows a 24-hour pattern, including your kidneys. They don't work the same at night as they do in the morning. During the day, they filter and flush. At night, they rest and repair. But here's what most people don't realize. When you eat and drink out of sync with that natural rhythm, you force your kidneys to stay awake when they should be recovering. Late night meals, sugary snacks before bed. Even healthy fruit at midnight can keep your kidneys working long past their rest cycle, like asking a tired heart to run a marathon in the dark. That's why timing matters as much as nutrition. Dr. Chen explains, morning is the detox window. It's when the body naturally expels toxins accumulated overnight. And that's exactly when these fruits, grapes, cranberries, and apples, work their magic. Eat them in the morning on an empty stomach, and their antioxidants travel straight into your bloodstream, boosting filtration and hydration. Eat them late at night, and the process reverses. Your kidneys stay active, your sleep suffers, and healing slows. But there's something even more incredible. For years, scientists believed kidney cells couldn't regrow, that once damaged, they were gone forever. But new research has proven otherwise. In studies of adults who reduced processed sugar and added antioxidant-rich foods like these fruits, their filtration rates improved within 12 weeks. The body began repairing tiny blood vessels, restoring flow, and even reactivating some dormant cells. Dr. Chen calls it micro-regeneration. The filters don't just survive, they learn to adapt. So when you feed your body right, and feed it at the right time, you don't just slow damage, you invite healing, and now you're ready for the final step, the daily blueprint that keeps your kidneys cleansing and rebuilding for years to come. Conclusion and final action. Your kidneys have carried you quietly through life. They've filtered your blood, balanced your minerals, and protected you from toxins every hour of every day. But even the strongest protectors eventually grow tired. Now it's your turn to protect them. Every choice you make either helps them heal or makes them suffer. And the good news, healing doesn't require pills, supplements, or expensive cleanses. It begins with simple, natural habits. Start your morning the right way. First, drink a glass of clean water. before coffee, before tea. It wakes your kidneys gently and begins the day's flush. Second, eat 1 fresh apple with breakfast. Skin on, crisp and whole. It binds waste and toxins before they ever reach your kidneys. Mid-morning, enjoy a handful of red or purple grapes. They repair the cells that keep your kidneys filtering smoothly. Later in the day, add a few cranberries or pure cranberry juice to strengthen your urinary tract and prevent infection. And through the day, keep the rhythm. 8 to 10 glasses of plain water, steady, not all at once. Replace sugary drinks with fruit-infused water or green tea. Keep dinner light and give your kidneys the nighttime rest they deserve. Because recovery isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. Each small act of care gives your body another chance to heal. Dr. Chen says it best. Your kidneys never stop working for you. Don't wait until they scream for help. Start listening while they're still whispering. So choose wisely. Protect what's protecting you. If this message opened your eyes, like this video, share it with someone over 60 who still believes kidney damage is permanent, and tell me in the comments, which of these 3 fruits will you start with tomorrow morning? Stay hydrated, stay consistent. And remember, your kidneys don't need miracles, they just need you to care.